So when we look into drones, we look because like there was like the confluence of these three cross-cutting technologies that our office was already working with. So first, machine learning and making sense of the data, being able to train algorithms to recognize certain features in pictures through using classifiers and then apply this logic to decision making. That's something that we deem very valuable in what drones could offer. Also, the capacity to carry some imaging and other payloads, so to deliver or transport different stuff, but also like to do ground service and provide the information that is essential for decision making. And at the end, also the use of aircraft. When we talk about drones, we think about not fancy machines. We talk about like machines that are rock reliable, repairable, that can survive conditions that are dusty, muddy, with torrential rain, and that can be like manufactured in the places where we work, that could be repaired in the places where we work, and that can be operated there. So with these three considerations in mind, we ask how can unmanned aircraft systems or vehicles, drones could help us. And we came up with these three areas of opportunity that are very in coordination with also what WFP is doing: imagery, transport, and connectivity. So in imagery, we are actually using drones to survey the ground and collect different ground truth information. And with that information, help train AI algorithms that are allowing us to identify areas at risk of flooding or mudslides or prone to any other natural disasters, and helping disaster risk reduction agencies with that information, especially around preparedness, and also during emergency. But I would like place a special emphasis in preparedness, because like our program is still in an evolution process. So like in preparedness, we're helping these disaster risk reduction agencies with this imagery, helping them get the skills to collect the imagery and then also like to use it to train algorithms for the identification of these different hazards. Also in transport, we saw a really valuable use of drones, in which, especially around the use of drones for transporting vaccines and other life-saving medical products that we could help transporting, especially products that you have like a demand that is not very, that you cannot plan the demand, and like that specific medicine could save a life, like antivenom serum or like rabies vaccines or rabies medicines, or some kind of malaria medications that need to be in place in a very short frame of time, or like other medicines like vaccines that you need to keep like a cold chain to in all the supply chain to maintain their potency. So we're seeing like drones, especially being able to provide a solution for just-in-time deliveries, and like actually making a case for a sustainable business model of using them instead of having rural health facilities with refrigerated capacity, and that would require like specific kind of maintenance to maintain the vaccine. So we're using drones in that area too. And finally, an area where we are also exploring is connectivity. We know that connectivity is crucial in emergencies, and so like drones can provide connectivity through relaying information, through relaying coverage from different cell towers or towers that are used by mobile operators. And this is a use case in which we are still exploring. We'll be able like to launch our first initiative in one of our implementations during this year, but we're still in the exploration stage with this use case.